this little butterfly fly into my web just to cry when I cut off his head? You know of the feeling I live for. You know that it is not to wind up dead. This is your handwriting, you fool. I really don't like blood. I believe this threatening letter was intended for myself. I won't have that. And I won't have you threatening anyone else either. Before they die, they won't suffer. Unless they did something bad, I guess. Oh, who am I kidding? I know. If there's any threatening to do, it's my job only. No. Making threats is witless. If you're smart, you just do what you do. You don't offer a warning. You weren't on my list of people to kill. You know what the deal was? It was to kill everyone else first. If you wanted in advance, well, you should have just said something. Now, you look so bleak. My subordinates can't be this uninspired. If there's any reason you ended up dead, it's not because you're a true threat. It's because you didn't have any sense. Wriggling and writhing for perpetual release. That is a quote of mine. How much like those feelings you become. Now you're fleeting at my feet like ashes out of an urn. Dead already. Bring in the next one though. Now, it would be a good time to lift your head butterfly is a pretty one. What are you? You should know this whole thing. It's really exhausting. Oh, oh, oh. The little butterfly can't speak with a mouthful of cotton. Sweet thing, are you? You are a self-described vigilante. Oh, such an unrewarding game you play. Doing my job endlessly, thanklessly. You really think you can save this world? Honey, this world doesn't want to be saved. Neither do you. No. You only think you do. See, little thing, when you've seen all the horrors I've seen, you realize that the only way to save anything is to set it free. So all I need are all the names in your little vigilante thing. If you make this hard for me, I'll just find all of the other ones. You won't tell. Let me tell you. That wasn't me, little thing. Ruined. Blood on such an important document. Anyway, I don't do that. The beating you endured, well, there is something of my own values which must be sacrificed in order for the work to be done. When it comes to certain subordinates, they're scared of me, sure. Not prepared for me, no doubt. Oh, but they like to have fun. Grave digging a stubborn heel into a body, a knee into a gut. They'd pop their own blood vessels full throttle for the thrill of shame and slaughter. Ego, really? They want to see victims crawl and fall. We don't see eye to eye on methods, but there's a level of respect between us. See, I'll make it easy. This suffering, it's all temporary. Especially for someone like you. Butterfly, butterfly, try and try. Capture criminal after criminal. Hero, hero. Try and try, we'll never catch them all. One will replace the other. See, little thing. The nature of humans is destruction. The nature of humans. Society is an illusion. Cast to disguise the fact that we are nothing but animals. And I have had enough. Oh, indulging me any further does you no good, little butterfly. I will set you free. I will save you from yourself. Take your time, why don't you? Writhe on the floor in your own sweat and blood. Take comfort in the coolness of the marble that your body is resting against, easing the pain of cuts and scabs left by my tail-spun tools, knowing that the sensation will be one of your last. I will get the information I desire. Give it to me, and you'll feel a sweet release. When your heart no longer beats, then will your wings. Funny. Really funny. So you're going to be exhausting. Unfortunately for you, I'm in a bad mood. And things might not be as painless for you as I would have wanted. Of course, a vigilante doesn't give up easily. Neither do I. But you seem bright. Do you and I see eye to eye? Do you know the true nature of this world? Under those piercing eyes, which seem to laugh in my face, I've seen you. I've seen the war you wage, though confused. You work with your whole heart. Like a lost lamb, you fumble through the streets, one goal in mind, one goal. Savior. Savior, savior. Can't save yourself, couldn't save the ones you love, so you cry. Cry when no one's watching. Cry in the dead of night underneath your mask. Cry when the light no longer touches your body. When there's nothing left but the howl of the wind, the whistle of rain slicked beneath heavy feet. gunning after your breath, as it's the only thing they can target in the black depth. Oh, butterfly. I said it, you heard it. Your heart knows it. Beneath that war-torn stare, beneath your cold and baiting breath, you know you can't be all they need. You can't bring back the dead. You cannot do twisted heads. You can't do it. You can do what no one else can. Fight and stay alive. But all for naught. Thousands more will suffer for every one criminal you put away, for every life you save. That life may not even be saved. No, another cruel and twisted creature will put them to their eternal slumber. So still. You're not understanding me. I don't want anything with you, from you, for you. You are good for this world. But this world is no good. You're a fool if you think that staying and fighting in this world is the answer, even if you doubled your numbers, your vigilantes, whatever you call them. You couldn't save everyone you want to. Do you understand, little butterfly? Little thing. I need the names of your people. And that is it. Blood. No. I don't think I will. I don't like repeating myself. Maybe you should have paid a little more attention. Gotten a little less blood on my floor. I am up here. So take your eyes off the floor and focus on what is at hand. What is the pain of one person for a short period of time when many can be saved? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your hand? Little thing. If you would like this to be over with, you will give me the names. Don't cry, Swallowtail. You have beautiful hands, and if they are at all scarred, you will see them healed before your life is taken. I know people like you don't yet see the beauty in what is black and bruised. Don't misunderstand me. A vigilante should be treated like royalty. It we saw eye to eye. Maybe that could be a reality. You see me now. I sit on a throne of glass. It's a perfect metaphor. Kings and queens inevitably rise and fall. The throne on which they sit shatters like it was never there at all. Maybe it seems egotistical. The way I sit here now, looking down at you, but it's all a part of the show. People like that, don't you know? They follow it, they fear it, have the audacity to put a crown on your own head, declare yourself a leader. Don't wait for someone to tell you where you sit in society. You decide. Little butterfly, it seems. I know more than you do. But I am no different than you. I too writhed on the floor, begging for someone to save me. Save everything I loved from slipping between the cracks. I too saw corruption. I too wanted to change it. I too tried. And just like you now, I too realized the true nature of this world and how my part to play in it would come to an end. Butterfly, vigilante, flightless bird of resolve, we are of the same side. Are you awake now, swallowtail? Look at me. My gaze, the window to my soul. Sweet thing, you're making this harder for yourself. I already told you what to do. It's easy. Names, 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 that's all, that's it. Are you going to give them to me? Or do I have to be cruel? Maybe if you sat on your knees, you wouldn't be getting so many ugly marks. I may want you on your knees, on your last breath, but I don't want you to bow down to me. I don't want your face to the floor. I want to see you. I want to see you for who you truly are. You look at me wickedly, but what kind of villain wants to know his hero? Am I the monster? Tell me, I poor swallowtail, what would it take for you to join me, to realize you've been misled by the world? Do I have to break you? I won't. If you're that far gone that you won't see, you're broken already. And I pity you. Like I pity my younger self. Rest now, swallowtail. And when the night falls, if you should come to your senses, take my hand. How I would love to see a vigilante crown.